If you want to know the best movies of all time,
you should definitely watch our picks for the best ones of the 2010s.
Now answer my question. Were you rushing or were you dragging? Answer!
Number 10. The Wolf of Wall Street, directed by Martin Scorsese. It is based on the true story of Jordan Belfort, from his career as a stockbroker in New York City to his rise living the high life. But his firm, Stratton Oakmont, was engaged in rampant corruption and fraud on Wall Street. How long will Belfort be able to maintain his elaborate wealth and luxurious lifestyle?
Number one rule of Wall Street. Nobody. I don't care if you're Warren Buffett or if you're Jimmy Buffett, nobody knows if the stock is going to go up, down, sideways, or in fucking circles. Least of all stockbrokers. Right? It's all a fugazi. You know what a fugazi is?
Number 9.
What's your name?
Django.
Then you're exactly the one I'm looking for.
Django Unchained is a 2012 Western film, written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. In the late 1850s, a German bounty hunter named Dr. King Schultz seeks out a slave named Django and buys him to find and kill some men he is looking for. Afterwards, Django sets out to find and rescue his wife. Schultz offers to help him, and their journey takes them to a plantation owned by the ruthless Calvin Candy von Schaft.
Lay your palms flat on that tabletop! If you lift those palms off that turtle shell tabletop, Mr. Pooch is gonna let loose with both barrels of that sawed off.
Number 8.
I'm here to kill Thanos. He took my girl. Wait, who are you?
We're the Avengers, man.
Avengers: Infinity War is a 2018 superhero film, directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, and stars an ensemble cast. In his quest to save the galaxy from starvation and eventual extinction, Mad Titan Thanos plans to gather Infinity Stones that possess the power to wipe half the population of the universe. The Avengers must assemble once again and defeat Thanos before he acquires the 6 stones and curses humanity forever.
Tell me where the girl is, or I swear to you, I'm gonna French fry this little freak.
Let's do it. You shoot my guy and I'll blast him. Let's go. Do it, Quill. I can take it.
No, he can't take it.
She's right, you can't.
Number 7. Your Name, written and directed by Makoto Shinkai. Stars fall, and the fate of 2 teenagers get inexplicably intertwined, changing their lives forever. Mitsuha is a small-town teenage girl living an ordinary life and is aspiring to move to a bigger city. Taki is a high school student in Tokyo who often dreams of a girl living in the mountains. Everything is well and ordinary, until one day they wake up in each other's body with no explanation of how it happened.
お姉ちゃん、何しとるの？寝ぼけとるの。ご飯！早起きない！
Number 6.
Can you please stop bothering my kid?
I wasn't bothering
Just
him.
stop.
Joker is a 2019 psychological thriller film directed by Todd Phillips. Set in 1981 Gotham City, comedian Arthur Fleck is mistreated and neglected by all of society. Tired of all the humiliation and rejection, the mentally unstable Fleck embarks on a journey of hate and crime against the wealthy and powerful of Gotham City and transforms himself into his alter ego, the Joker.
I don't need you to tell me lies. I know it seems strange. I don't mean to make you uncomfortable. I don't know why everyone is so rude. I don't know why you are. I don't want anything from you. Maybe a little bit of warmth. Maybe a hug, Dad. How about just a little bit of fucking decency?
Number 5. The Intouchables, directed by Olivier Nakache and Eric Toledano. In Paris, the intellectual Philippe is a quadriplegic millionaire who is interviewing candidates for the position of his live-in carer. The young offender Driss turns up for an interview, but he is not really looking to get the job. To his surprise, the rich man hires him and Driss moves to the mansion, changing the boring life of Philippe and his employees.
C'est un business?
Non. C'est parce que c'est la seule trace de notre passage sur Terre.
Une connerie, ça, Philippe. Moi, pour 50 €, je vais chez Castro et je vous la fais, la trace de mon passage sur Terre. Hein. Je vous mets même du beurre en bonus, si vous voulez.
Number 4.
Any fucking moron can wave his arms and keep people in tempo. I was there to push people beyond what's expected of them.
Whiplash is a psychological drama film written and directed by Damien Chazelle. Mesmerizing, traumatizing, and able to send chills down your spine due to the acting, dialogue, and flawless drama. Whiplash is the story of an obsessed drum player who breaks apart in the face of a rather unusual mentor. Tortured by psychological warfare, he must sacrifice everything to fulfill his dream, which is slowly becoming a nightmare.
Cries himself to sleep that night, but the next morning, what does he do? He practices. And he practices and he practices with one goal in mind: never to be laughed at again.
Number 3.
절대 실패하지 않는 계획이 만족하네. 무계획이야, 무계획.
Parasite is a 2019 South Korean black comedy thriller film directed by Bong Joon-ho. Unemployed Ki Taek and his penniless family live in a tiny apartment and work menial jobs to make ends meet. When Ki-woo's friend goes abroad to study, he musters the courage to replace his friend by posing as an English tutor. Once inside, the Ki Taek family tries to crawl one by one into the lives of the glamorous and wealthy Park family.
저 내년에 이 대학 꼭 갈 거거든요.
너는 계획이 다 있구나.
뭐 서류만 좀 미리 짰다고 생각하고 있습니다.
Number 2. Interstellar, directed by Christopher Nolan. Will the end of the Earth be the end of humanity? Christopher Nolan explores this question in his 2014 epic sci-fi adventure drama, Interstellar. The movie received critical praise and won the Academy Award for Best Visual Effects. It is set in a dystopian future where humanity is struggling to survive. The story follows a group of astronauts who want to change that and travel through space in search of a new home for humanity. But will they succeed?
Don't you know who we are, Coop?
No, Professor, I don't.
You know, my father, Professor Brand. We're NASA.
NASA.
NASA. The same NASA you flew for.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
I never cared who you were. And you were right. But shouldn't the people know the hero who saved them?
A hero can be anyone, even a man doing something as simple and reassuring as putting a coat around a young boy's shoulders to let him know the world hadn't ended.
Give you a briefing about the institution before you left.
All I know is it's a mental hospital.
For the criminally insane.
Well, if it's just folks running around hearing voices and chasing after butterflies, they wouldn't need us.
You will not believe what's been going on. Do you remember when we were in space? And I got all dusty, and I must have passed out because I woke up and you were gone, but Dr. Strange was there, right? And he was like, it's been 5 years, come on, they need us. And then he started doing the yellow sparkly thing that he does all the time. What are you doing?
Number 1.
Dreams, they feel real while we're in them, right? It's only when we wake up that we realize something was actually strange.
Inception tells the story of Dom Cobb, a professional thief, who steals secrets for a living by using a dream-infiltrating technology. When he's given a task to plant an idea into the brain of a CEO, Dom must complete the task and find his way back to the real world before he is sucked into the dream world forever. Regarded as one of the best movies of the 21st century, the science fiction film is directed by Christopher Nolan and stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Ellen Page, and Tom Hardy in lead roles.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.